Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. John Hood, what do you wish you had said on last week's show, but you didn't?
Tom, I mentioned briefly the fact that North Carolina's revenue surplus has gone poof as of the end of January, and I just want to explain a little bit more of what I mean. Remember that we have a July 1 to June 30 fiscal year, so we're a little more than 7 months into the fiscal year. We have data. Even as of December, it looked like a healthy but modest sort of revenue surplus. In other words,
$400 million.
Well, a couple of $100 million more revenue than was anticipated, right, and something more in the $300 to $400 million range as far as a total surplus, right, that includes unspent money. That revenue surplus has essentially disappeared as of January. It's not exactly clear. It could simply be changes in tax law were not fully anticipated as far as month-to-month goals and maybe the year-long goal. We'll have to see. But remember, if there's no revenue surplus, that means that they got it right. It's not.
Yeah,
this is not
right.
a shortfall.
Yeah, right.
It just means that they didn't err on the side of conservative, and we didn't end up with extra money in the till that we didn't previously.
You could be disappointed that we don't have that surplus, and yet on the other hand, if you're
it's not the same thing as a deficit. Now, we need to watch this carefully because if we end up with a shortfall, we've got a different story. But there are still some disappointed people on Jones Street because, of course, they always count on revenue surpluses so they can start spending money next year. There will be a budget surplus, I think, at the end of the year. It might be a significant one, but that will be unspent money, basically one-time money for the most part. And you can't go on a spending spree with one-time money and obligate the state for multiple years of expenditure.
Your sources don't give you any explanation for why it disappeared?
I don't believe they entirely know, but again, they're not. It's not as if there was some mistake here. If you are within $10 million, that is remarkably good forecasting on a multi-billion-dollar story.
We ought to be giving them some attaboys. There you go.
Reasonably.
Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.